I am surprise streaming. Very random, I know. Totally okay to anybody who can't catch it. I just really wanted to start this game early because I'm so excited about it. Hi, Mitch. It's nice to see you. Also, I just saw that Gemma messaged me about sleep schedule stuff, like after I had already gone live. Whoopee. But yes, Miss Laura is actually here for stream. Rare. She's also very excited about this game. We both love Persona 5. And this is from the makers of the Persona series. Metaphor ReFantazio. Before Life is Strange was announced for this year, it was my most anticipated game of the year. Will it be a shorter stream? Probably. Yes, I am starting later. I figured we'd just get our little toesies wet. Gemma, thank you. Hello. Laura, put my hair in little buns. Just don't want to get your hopes up. Aw. Yeah, we'll probably be here for a couple hours at least. I'm really excited to start this game. A demo for it released recently. I didn't play the demo, but I watched a little bit of people play it out of curiosity. The Spacebar special. Indeed. Thank you. Yes, very Ren Fair core. So this game is actually set in like kind of a medieval time. I don't totally know what the deal is. It's not realistic. It's very fantasy, but like kind of medieval fantasy. It's like if Persona made a D&D game, it'd be this. Ooh, that's so many points, Beth. Very pro. This stream will serve as a challenge for how long I'll be pushing my sleep schedule back. Gemma! Again, I'm sorry. I just saw your message about your sleep schedule. You feel free to go to bed. It's totally okay. I will still be streaming tomorrow night. This is just a little bonus. Just a little fun bonus. I'm also really excited because the characters in this game have accents, and I can't wait to hear and see them. Yum, delicious. Challenge. I didn't even know that was a kind of bread, but I say challenge like that sometimes for fun. Well, don't worry about not being the most active in stream. It's totally okay. But yes, I had work today. I got home a couple of hours ago, and right now Laura and I have Friday nights as kind of like our surprise stream, not surprise stream, and most of the time it's a no. But this week we were like, yeah, we're really excited about this game. We might as well. Oh, challah. Yes, I do know challah bread. Yes, it's very good. I haven't had it a long time because gluten, but I really want to try making it gluten-free. It's just delicious. Our old roommate would make it all the time, and it was a luxury to have fresh made bread from her. Okay, I'll move us over to Metaphor. But yeah, work today was okay. Luckily, wasn't too much, so I'm glad I can come here and be a gamer with y'all. Gamer night! New game night! That's so fair, Gemma. Yeah, I wish they had woken you up. Shaking my head at them. Ooh, I do love all of the Australian ones you sent to me, Beth. They are beautiful. I do want to be there. I made myself a matcha like kind of a while ago. The ice has not melted. It's probably like an hour ago I made this matcha. But yeah, I got home, installed this video game.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the
ate dinner.
Oh,
immediate medieval vibes.
Back to your cesspit, beggar.
Melon did do the best
A land
jobs.
grotesque as its
Fancy
people.
ice machine.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
I don't use ice that much. We've gotten into it recently. Old
That
guy.
dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
I love this guy's fit. Murder.
Your kingdom.
I also love his hair, the blonde. It's like I'm watching an anime. Yes. Mordor. So this game is the first in this franchise. So we don't know these people. We haven't met. We don't know who that guy was.
By my hand.
Oh, the blonde guy killed
I cannot
him.
fathom it.
Huh?
His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms
might have been
upon
his
the prince's grave
son.
have yet to wilt.
But I
Without
don't know.
an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the
There's no
royal
heir?
magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion
T.
might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come
I
to
love this
civil
little
war.
guy. He's giving
In
Laura.
dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Your
could do
Eminence.
this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Who could harm him?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul
Also,
could end a
like these
royal life?
legs.
Who would
this
dare
cape.
such atrocity?
It's the blonde murderer.
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
It is giving Macbeth, I agree. Like, this fit is slaying Luis. Clearly someone wants the throne. Japan? What are we doing? Oh, is this the little Atlas, the studio who makes the game, saying, hey, it's made by us? Kingdom Hearts? We will be playing this game again tomorrow. We're getting our epic anime intro moments. This game has been getting stellar reviews, and I have been eating it up. I'm so excited. Ooh, a compliment. Your favorite. Laura, have you seen Violet Evergarden?
I've seen a few episodes.
You've seen a few episodes. It's really beautiful. A little more steampunk, okay? Interesting. Maybe we gotta watch that. Press any button! I'll be pressing! This series has my favorite music, so I will be bopping. We love our background character. NPC. Your first time being here for the start of a series? This is gonna be a long one. You wait.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Scheming man.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Yes, I'd like to know what's up.
Curiosity. But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? Do you think this is where I put in my name? Or should I put in our character name? It's unclear because it's asking for the person who's guiding the protagonist.
Do you think that the protagonist
I don't know. When I've watched someone playing it, I've seen like a player name for them. Bebo, I'll be B. Oh, you will name the protagonist later. Okay.
Ah, a most unusual name.
You should put P to make the best Marvel
It would
crossover
suggest to
true
me you
real.
might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Lies of ReFantazio.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
That's nice, Beth. I wish I felt that way. Washed your hair last night and now it feels so soft. I love fresh hair.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask
Laura!
that you indulge one question.
This is what we're playing.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Would I call fantasy a powerless creation? No.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Who are we talking to?
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come.
He's up there right now.
And thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Honestly, it fits. It suits the game.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Okay, I think we should play not on Storyteller. Obviously not on Regicide. Or hard. Easy or normal? Let's start on normal and we can switch to easy if I have a hard time. Are you ready? Yes. I am someone who is like super not opposed to playing a game on easy mode just because I am not someone who has the patience to suffer and struggle, as we've seen with P. The redheaded woman.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Marth.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne.
Look at her!
There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
True, heterochromia is so pretty.
What's the problem?
I also love our little fairy.
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for
Are you loving the accents?
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute.
Florence?
You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
So, bandits.
Next one.
This is us. We're the blue hair. The blue baby.
Huh? Look at you. What have we
Who,
got
me?
here? He's an elder.
An elder?
So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
Talking trash.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Hey, that's my book. Leave it. How rude.
Hold it.
Redheaded elf woman, save me.
Listen to us, chum. Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck.
She's on it. I think she's a knight or something, and I love her.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
We're falling off a cliff. No! Oh no, her voice is hot, Laura. Gemma, thank you again for redeeming Lachlan Sad Rat. I think he suits this game.
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
Do we know who that is, blonde man?
Hey, you okay?
This is Gallica.
Still got all your limbs attached?
Oh, you're right. I'm on top of her. What do you think? Should I go? There's really no good place to put my camera in this game. Laura and I were talking about it before stream. Right? You think we can start here? No, the map was bottom left. I don't know. But now Lockie, he can't sit on my head is nice. I gotta move myself down a little. Maybe I need to be like here. Like kind of where I am for P. That could be good. Let's start here. Let's start here. We're gonna have to probably try this a few times. Lockie, can't leave him. He sounds like boy. That's just how it is.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission? Did I just immediately get amnesia?
What mission?
Traveling boy.
Come on. This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are,
I love
it's
her
all
hair.
over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
It really is Tinkerbell Taco Bell. So we're in the Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
Think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Ooh. Am I reading this?
Let's go.
Not really. Ooh, the sound! I love the little...
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Ew and ick!
Watch out!
Sensing. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Unknown level, question mark, question mark. Sandworm Valmo. Phasite. Press L2 to use Phasite. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
Are we avoiding? Are we little weaklings?
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Oh, hey. You didn't
Strong
see a
ones ahead.
thing. You didn't see a thing. God, there's some like prowling dudes over there. What? I definitely don't want to fight that. I'm not opposed to battle.
Stay vigilant.
Unless the game doesn't want me to. Oh. Oh, ow. Do I just fight you?
Like this. Wake up.
Oh no, I died immediately.
Answer me.
No combat allowed. We'll call him Priscilla.
Oh, champion against fear. Rise and face anxiety.
Face anxiety! I can't do that. I don't have that in me.
Okay.
Okay, so avoid the enemies. Head for high ground. Just follow that cliff on your right.
I think we're in a little over our heads.
That cliff on your right. Okay, I see the objective now. There's just a lot to take in on this here screen. Am I going up there? I feel like I am.
They must have lost sight of us.
Eey.
We can relax.
Not you, hey! Get out of here! Okay, nice.
Look!
What? That a lion? It was like a lion scorpion. Kind of spooky. And what is that? Is that the castle? Does not look much like a castle. I can't say I care for the design.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own
Oh my god,
lives.
she's Paimon!
First,
Genshin reference.
we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on.
Okay.
We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say.
The wastes.
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters.
Gallica, more like
I
Cappy.
can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What is it?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring. She's
was
playing
the
this
first
in our
magic this
head.
world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
That's really silly. Why is this Taco Bell in her jammies? Yeah, I agree. She's not wearing much. Like, she's cute, but maybe some boots would be nice.
Over there.
Or gloves? What a relief. Grand Trod is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Ooh, the auto-saving sound is what I'm really into. I think that's the Grand Cathedral. Okay.
Watch out.
Be careful, they're everywhere. Yeah, I'm noticing. I'm really noticing that.
No.
I'm not liking
Looks like
it.
they found us. I don't like this.
Listen, I want this thing. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Ooh, a medicinal herb. Reach the royal capital. Honkverse. Uh oh, this is really bad. Whoa.
Not good. Run for it.
Icky.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Uchronia.
The year is 785.
Happy
Uchronia
785.
is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear
Not
them
anxiety.
apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
I am represented. This game, I feel so represented by it.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered, hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory. Hi Bree, thank you for the lurk. It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. We just started Metaphor ReFantazio.
Whoa.
A game I'm very excited about.
Whoa.
I fear I have lost the ability to read. Valid. Oh, there we are. Just a little guy.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please!
Ears!
I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it!
Called him a
You
dog!
trample the law for the fun of it!
Do they not
Let
like
it be
people
known,
with furry
for
ears?
misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Not the puppy boy!
Yeah!
People are pretty
There's
rude.
No way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
What's a Parapus?
Such a shame. Might you, special
Another
crew-
one!
Bless
All the
you.
doggies!
Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Oh, Gallica says, hey, hey, hey. You're not rich.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
That is crazy, Gemma. 100 years? Eee. Sounds so recent.
We're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here in the whole city.
The only Elda. Still don't really know what an Elda is. She's a really cute Beth, I agree. Little sweetie. Gallica. I love her on the loading screen.
capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Diversity.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down.
Hey,
could we not be in a
did you hear what they're
disguise?
saying about His Majesty?
T.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
It's an elder in an Aussie accent. True. Elder.
Shh. Careful who hears you say that.
Worrywart lady.
But it's just like the
Gossipy
prince, isn't
lady.
it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
There's a
Sounds like
war
monsters
coming.
have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
So people like Luis, blonde man,
Hard to
murderer,
see how the nation can come back from this.
anxious companion,
We'd not have to ask if the prince
resting
was still
soldier.
alive.
What do we know, Gallica? What's the tea? Am I crazy or are these British people? Oh, they are.
Stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Little old scholar. So his son has been stricken.
We've done all in our power.
Imposing elderly
But
woman.
not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold
I
out?
love the prince's little outfit, though.
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to
Winnie the
ask
Pooh
this
voice.
of
Wait,
you,
Beth, you're right.
But there are so few of us left.
I hear
now.
it.
There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
That's what we're doing. We're delivering a message to their contact.
This is your mission.
This is our mission.
For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
That's a lot of pressure to put on little old me. His Highness will infiltrate the honey. Oh,
Hey,
bother.
you listening? Oh, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
We were close to the
Things were pretty
prince.
close.
Boyfriend?
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high stakes part.
We have to join the
I'm gonna go get
military.
enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That
Okay.
means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step one.
Sweats.
Let's figure out where the recruitment center is.
We gotta get a
Shouldn't
job.
be too long.
Boyfriends. Laura and I love to say boyfriends the way that they say it in Heartstopper. Boyfriends.
So?
Boyfriends. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Cities. What to know in town. Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. She does. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Curious about the saving system for sure. Boyfriends. Heartstopper mentioned, I'm so excited that you've seen it now, Gemma. It's true, we are gonna love her. I can definitely see it as well. I hope Count Luis gets control of the army again. Hoping I can work on my British accent by playing this. Ooh, wanna talk to a shady woman? Oh, I love the way she looks. Oh, she didn't want to talk to us though. Robot you slay! Who's this person? You can see this person with the pink hair and the ears on the cover of the game in the background.
So you?
An elder, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself. This city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Appreciate the advice, or does that bother you? Does that bother you? I'm fine. She can knock these fools out. 6 ways from Idol's Day. She's interesting. I'm not obsessed with her design, but I like her pink hair. It was many hours of crying. So fair. Okay, well, I just ran forward a little.
Look at that. The
Window
new
shopper.
model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Well, maybe I need one.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
A magic igniter. Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah,
Twins.
until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me?
Well, we're not all
I can whip out
fairies.
magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
It'd be cool if you were, though.
Wonders never
Shady
cease.
woman!
A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Everybody just talks about our race, I
Well,
guess.
I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
I love her fit. Laura, you would look good in this.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter.
I do want
and
an
would make the
igniter.
perfect souvenir.
How much? I'm poor.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Maybe I'm smart.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. More practically, you might call
this
it
sounds
the
way too
world's
fancy
most
for us.
potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
You're
Now it's
gaslighting
dead,
us.
with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I won't be staying long.
I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well,
I love
that wasn't
Aegis.
necessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals.
Okay, back to the recruitment office. We just did some little chitty chats. Little chitty chats.
Let's head there.
Oh, a little sound. So today is Water's Day. In the afternoon, the royal funeral takes place soon. On the mini-map, I'm seeing a little some. Oh, we walking. Royal Capital, Grand Trad. Regolith Grand Cathedral. Hi, Bo. I'm surprise streaming. I wanted to start this game. I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda. But the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. Yeah, like everybody's brought it up. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Okay. With the death of His Majesty. Hello!
I'm out of ideas.
We're looking for a recruitment center because we're joining the military. It's a big day for us. Should you drink a Coke right now? I feel like you should. Maybe just
Now
drink
let's go to the
half.
recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if
But
they
I'm
start asking
awkward,
questions,
Gallica.
just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
You haven't missed much. We've determined that our race or our tribe is an Elda. We don't know what that means though.
You got this.
We have some mission to try and save the prince. But we can't tell anyone.
No place for velvet swaddled
Haughty captain.
lordlings. Why are you here?
Yeah, the king was recently murdered and his only heir seems to be like in a coma and has been for 10 years. And we are on a mission to like make contact with someone about it in the military, which is why we're joining the military. Anyways, we have this fairy named Gallica. We haven't named ourselves yet.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier.
A guy.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
He's joining the military too.
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, Lord.
The haughty captain's
Welcome
face
to the
is
guard,
crazy.
Where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Have you tried the Oreo cook yet, Gemma?
Rousing words, Captain.
I remember Beth
You think
tried it.
threats will buy loyalty. No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Okay, he's prideful. Comes from a rich family.
You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Oof, okay, so the truth, I'm just so bored. I need money. I want to fight for change. Let's go money.
I need the money.
Greedy.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Stronger than I look, got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quick. I've always been lucky. I'm small but quick.
I'm small but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Oh, we're not literate, sorry. Hold the paperwork. We get to have a name now? Okay, so listen. My protagonist's name in Persona 3 is Larson Peppers. So I think we have to be named Larson. Yes. I don't know why I named him that, but I did. Person.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right,
Yep,
lads,
we're literate.
Welcome to the guard.
Our last name is Peppers, only we know that.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
Oh, my commission! Larson Peppers is such a snappy name. I'm glad you like it. I picked it on my own. I usually, when I need a name, I'm like, Laura, what do I name this person? And she thinks of something ridiculous, and I'm like, okay. But that one's all me. Larson Peppers. What a long line. Guess we have no choice but to wait our turn. Queue up for provisions. This guy, hey! You enlisting as well. The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble. But just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Join the queue. Oh, we love queuing.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters?
Monsters?
You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next,
Quartermaster?
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
Larson Peppers? He's the straightest boy in sixth form. No, not a straight boy.
What? An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
He's standing up for us.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
So he's Roussant, and that guy's a Clamar.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter
There are
of pride.
tribes.
Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Bo, something you did miss is that our fairy is canonically just playing all of the background music in our head. She was like, oh, to make things less boring, let me turn this on for you. She just turned on music in our head.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Yeah, are we in love now? That was terrifying. I had it handled. I'll just say thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
I'll be a little sweetie.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around.
It's true, now
Don't
she's
make my
canonically
job
Taco
any
Bell.
harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Thank you. Loot, Cinderlighter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
That's cool. Can I become an archmage?
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
I know Larson does have big eyes.
Wow, that's a real map.
A real map!
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger.
This guy sucks.
And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
So we're being trained to be
Our
guards.
veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Cake and Coke? You're feasting.
Perfect.
I'm jealous.
That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Dismissed! Happy evening of Waters Day.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh,
It's Eep time.
I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
I like the song. Gallica has the prettiest wings.
You awake?
Why are you waking me up? I'm tired. I know what I'm gonna say.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still.
Our little
To
toesies.
hear and see all this prejudice out in the open? It's a lot. You okay?
No one's mentioned you, Gallica. Do they see you? It never gets easier. Or that's just how it is. It never gets easier.
Never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Our village? That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of,
Yeah, maybe
you
we're
still
in
want
love.
to do that
I don't know.
book, right? Can I see it?
Sure. So we have this fancy Kingdom Hearts looking book.
I've been curious.
Oh, someone's nosy, Gallica. I assume we're gonna get to take a look at it now. It hasn't really been mentioned yet.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw.
Sigma reference, oh god.
Only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets will
Utopia
travel, and
indeed.
in the lives of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Oh, she's tiny.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Nighty-night, Gallica. So we have a fairy tale book about a fictional world. Record the events thus far, yes, please. Water's Day. We're no longer just traveling boy. Now we're Larson. Oh, today's Arbor's Day. Happy Arbor's Day. Who's this? A little cutie.
Shouldn't you be resting?
And us.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in.
Friends.
The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix...
Oh!
You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that.
Is there a curse on you?
I'll fight to the end.
Child!
I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes.
Just like P.
In my ideal
Magic
world,
Bobs.
people can believe in their future.
Curses.
Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
They love to do this in anime. Do you trust me? Just trust me. And then they hold hands. Oh, no. Boyfriend. What's this curse? Sad. And then we have the book.
I won't give up either.
Trust me.
Trust me.
We can fix him! We're saving that prince if it's the last thing we do. Now we're off to war with this guy, the noble. It's kind of looking like Paris around here, except for the giant, awful, brutalist castle. Like, that just is the Kingdom Hearts heart, right? Copyright infringement. I see a court case in their future.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
One day remains. Today's Medals Day.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use L to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press X. So we're heading to Northern Border Fort.
This place here.
A fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Let's see.
So squad camp.
Hold on.
We're on this little horsey.
Let's see.
That's another camp, and then
Hold
we're
on.
coming from the royal capital. So we're going to the border
This
fort, I
place-
assume.
Hey, don't forget.
Okay. We gotta find our contact.
Okay,
Let's
then.
go. Big day tomorrow. P-Core
The
B-coded!
carriage transporting the
Happy
new
Medals Day.
recruits arrives at its destination.
Idols Day. Evening.
The northern border fort.
You can send your Coke in the
towering
Discord,
fortress
Gemma,
was
if you
built
want.
during the
If you
Annex
haven't yet.
War, in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
I love the way the map looks. It's pretty. I'm definitely feeling the Fire Emblem DNA with this game. Fire Emblem vibes.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have been ordered to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the
This guy's pretty annoying.
forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
I didn't see a lip pop. I'll have to keep an eye out. Hearing British voices is scary. I'm not used to it. I feel like video game characters often are not British. What is it about that book that's so captivating to you? A world with only one tribe, a world with no magic. I think probably the one tribe
It
thing.
tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world.
He's
eh?
really giving us a smile.
So
He's
it's
like,
describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
get out of here, soldier.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is this what they call posh? I hope you find your Oreo Coke, Beth. I understand why you want one now. If I had a Coke around, I'd be drinking it. Don't worry, my friend. Is it a fight you
If it's
want?
a fight
Yeah.
you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend.
I'm just so spirited.
Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Sounds good, Gemma.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Strohl.
Strohl.
Leon Strohl, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon Strohl.
You are?
He looks like a Leon. I can't tell you. I'm Larson.
That's my name. I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Strohl.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Leon S. Kennedy right there.
By the skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Fading soldier. Or nor.
Is that a soldier? Hey,
What
speak to me,
happened?
man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's
Leon is from Resident Evil. We love to say his name.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
Oh no.
Anyway,
War?
To the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor master's wounds.
Every time I see that man on Tumblr, he's wearing less clothes. People are thirsty for him.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Can we at least send a team back to us, but...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time.
Is that what it's about?
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort, then.
Onward to the fort, then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air. And it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Oh, is this your first time seeing my fairy? Oh. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
Oh, she's wearing her battle outfit now. She has on boots and a hat.
Quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume
I
you know
agree.
how to use an igniter properly.
Well, I've
I'm
never
not so
used
sure.
one.
I've never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Finally, she found some boots. We have a comrade! Strohl, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Yeah, we gotta find our contact. That's the whole reason we joined this freaking army. It's night now. Night battle.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of your mission, okay? Our allies inside here? Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow, we've gotta find him. You're running with such purpose. Was that you? What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Northern Border Fort. Can I still save? I think it auto-saved. I don't know how much I should worry about that kind of thing.
This is...
Yeah, I'm seeing the Zelda comparison. You know, her armor It's not perfect. A scene. What is this icky thing? We've literally never fought anything in our lives.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground!
That's a human.
Pursue!
We are a pacifist. Yes, this is Pacifist Run, metaphor ReFantazio.
We have to help the survivors.
Okay, so we're helping the survivors. Are you sure that's a human right there?
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead. Oh. Grius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Is there anyone alive in there? Answer me. No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late. But there might be others. Let's keep searching. Anybody? Oh no! Get back! We've got company. It's an egg!
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Maybe it's its baby. What does this do? I forgot. It just highlights your message. Means I'm more likely to see it. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if that's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them. Oh, history?
What do you think?
Well. Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
I've never fought before, bro. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care
Okay,
of it, please.
understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Tutorials, dungeon. Press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle anytime, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Be fine.
Squad.
Our usual tactics should work.
In squad battles. Okay. Skill, triangle, battle, square. We've got turns. That's what we see at the top. Okay, nice. I feel like this looks crazy. Like the paint situation and like the font, crazy. Like it's even a little hard to read, but I'm still into it. Let's melee. Mage fire. Don't you hurt my man.
I won't hold back.
So I have mage fire. Let's try it.
Burn. Still up. Burn to ash.
It's wild. Okay, we did it.
Let's catch up.
We've got. It had money. We earned $10.
Looks like we're safe for. All right.
We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we still can. Anybody looking for survivors here?
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey.
But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks. Use square.
Okay.
Okay, do I gotta be a little quiet? Look at his big egg butt. Egg butt. Haha, squad.
Let's give him a fight.
And we'll win this.
Okay, so we've stunned it because we hit it first. We've got the upper hand in this battle. Enemy turn. Yeah, ouch. Hey. The music. The chanting.
That settles that.
Okay.
Level 2.
Strive for greater heights.
Ooh, so we got a skill point. Physical attack damage, magical attack damage. Okay, I'm doing magic.
I think we're in the clear.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I love a medicinal herb. I feel like I'm gonna have to heal Strohl at some time. Who would we be in Sonic? I'm not that Sonic experienced, so I'm unsure, to be honest.
We won't lose this fight.
What do you think, Gemma? So, Laura, you would be Tails.
Let's go.
Mage Fire, let's go.
Fire.
I wiped it
They chose the wrong
unscathed. Laura just keeps dancing every time that music plays. It's good. Oh, someone alive. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elder, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Well, that sucked. Don't let it get to you. You're not the one to blame. Anybody want to be saved? Like, run. You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. Too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. But we're looking for someone. He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Damn it.
Oh, another rude person. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Oh, we were too late. Well, never mind. Maybe some of y'all should be nice.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two. You're perhaps searching for someone. I haven't been playing it coy with Strohl at all. I've just been being honest. I can't answer that. Yet you cannot deny it either. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there?
Hurry.
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of that tower!
Let's hurry.
Not another egg! Squad.
Here we go. I fight for my own justice.
Skill. Oh, I forgot I have SP, so I should like be a little bit.
The power of fire.
Maybe you could be Shadow if you try your best. Iconic. I love that for you, Gemma.
Burn to ash.
No, you're Amy or Blaze.
We did it.
I default to you. Yeah, it's true. Billy is our local Sonic expert. She is well versed in the Sonics. Are these crates? Can I hit them? I don't think so. But there's something here. I love stuff. Yay! Old coin. Is there anything down here? More enemies. I don't think I should fight them right now. I'm a little nervous about getting into this battle. So I'm gonna heal Strohl and I. Just be careful. Can I be Bubble Buddy, please? Yes. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk. take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever you're searching for. I won't let you die up there. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Let's go. I'm giving SpongeBob, Squidward, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs. Wow, I'm quite the blend. Oh no, not losing your voice. Bob Sponge. This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Tate's in his usual spot beside me, where he has been lately. He's a cutie, and I love him. Little baby. Ah, yes, humanity.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril!
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Doodle Bob!
I won't hold back.
Okay, I wonder if somebody's gonna come save us from this battle, because
Vile monster.
I don't think we got this in us.
The power of fire.
Love that we both use Mage Fire. Wing beats. Oh, not again.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Strohl, I don't know about this. You can retry, turn back the clock. That's interesting. Ba-ba-da-bum. We try melee. Didn't help too much.
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
How is it this strong?
There's only 2 of us. What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
Are distracted. You two, run!
No!
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people.
But I love you.
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Don't be stupid!
Someone heal him!
Girl, I would, but I can't!
Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
Strohl! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
What's it doing then? Prince!
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Whomst?
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Bound for the throne, you say?
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
The prince! I choose the prince!
Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm.
Is that a pretty
against
woman
its
I
foes.
hear?
Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero.
True,
within.
this is his persona moment.
Engrave thy very heart.
Oh! What are we doing? We just took our heart out! It looks like robot heart! True, giving Black Parade. What? What is going on? Boom. We look like this now. Is he also a puppet? Decor. I have questions. I mean, we haven't figured out what being an Elda is. Maybe Eldas are robots? Automatons? Puppets?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Okay, wind damage.
Scour!
They still sound like us.
That did the trick.
Now we're much more powerful. Oh! My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Are we talking about the human here? Or are we talking about your new powers? His warframe!
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
blade feet. We could target those.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. So now we have archetype. So let's try this. Oh no, this is healing. Well, it's not weak to... Oh, I see. Now we can target different areas of the body. Maybe we try wind on wing? Yeah, get wrecked.
We can do this. Come forth, royal soul.
Now we can try it on leg.
You hit their weakness.
Haha. I hate that it has 2 moves.
Seeker! Wind! Push through! I will fight. Let's go! Scour!
Okay.
How's that?
We took 2 out. That's good. Oh, it's eating an apple!
Wait, what? It's healing?
Ooh, lace corset top.
Get you with that.
That does sound very stylish.
Heal? We can't kill it fast enough.
That's kind of weird.
It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do.
It's eating its own fruit.
I can't believe it's eating its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I can try. Apple. Frenzied wings. Ow! Well, I have a healing ability now, so if I get too low, I'll heal myself. But I feel fine right now. I gotta work on these apples.
A tough one.
Notch blades. Stop hitting us!
If we don't take out those apple things, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
You want to take the reins? Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing?
Understood.
Yes!
Leave it to me.
I would love your aid, Gallica.
Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Haha.
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Come forth.
Thanks, Queen.
Wind.
Oh, now it looks all sad and scared. It's like, ooh. Still has the gall to attack, though. Ugh. The disrespect.
I won't hold back.
I should heal myself, but I'm being chaotic and I'm still just attacking. I'm like, we don't break through this without healing, right? Dum 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 da 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 dum. Okay, oh! Yeah, we can heal ourselves. I was like, who's that? That's up. I knew you were secretly American. Imagine. Imagine.
Wind.
We love wind. I wonder if our melee attacks are more powerful now too. I'm assuming they are. Let's try it. Melee.
A tough one.
They are, but they're not great. Still weaker than wind. Ooh, we dodged.
Let's go.
I love that she's not really questioning us and how we're suddenly this being sometimes. Haha, take that, human. We got Gorleo's apple.
Not bad.
Lola! Oh my, 2 levels up!
I feel stronger.
Yay! We got 3 points, okay. Let's raise our magic, our strength, and let's lower our damage sustained from enemies. I like that, yeah.
True power is
I feel stronger.
a wish from which thy strength is drawn.
Hot woman, where are
Fear and
you?
anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Not fear and anxiety.
Since
I didn't ask for
time
that.
immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Oh.
What was that voice?
We were communing, sorry.
And you! What was that power you used?
Oh, it's just something I had lying around.
And your whole body was... It was crazy.
Okay, so maybe we're not a robot. We had a metal heart, though. That is wild. What happened? Strohl.
Look, that Strohl guy is still alive.
He's our bestie now. I would say
I'll
he's
be
our
damned.
boyfriend, but we already have a boyfriend.
Someone actually survived.
Grizzled soldier.
Grius. Oh, thank goodness. You're alive.
Grius. This is the guy we were looking for. Our contact.
Gallica, you made it.
I love his accent.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering.
We aren't a robot just using a pacemaker, obviously.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts.
Anything for
Let's
Strohl.
not hang about.
About. He is Scottish, I
The
think.
lad's out
I don't know
cold,
how to do a Scottish accent.
he'll
We'll be
live.
trying.
We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
We're
Oh,
resting.
you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Were you just watching?
This is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
I might.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good.
Luis,
About damn time.
blonde man,
Those
they're
stupid
onto
nobles
him.
haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
So
Wait,
he's
there's
also the
more.
reason that the prince
prince
is
is
the way he
getting worse.
is?
We're running out of time. Here.
And y'all
look.
just knew? Her boots are gone again. Why?
I
She
got a treasure from the
disrobed.
village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
We brought like a little looking glass with the prince in it. Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
He's our boyfriend. We have to save him.
So killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis? Kill him? Can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
No.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
Hi, Brim. Welcome in. We are starting Metaphor ReFantazio, a game that came out today. It's from the makers of the Persona series, and I've been really looking forward to it. I've been planning on playing it tomorrow, but we're playing it tonight because I simply couldn't wait. We'll play it tomorrow too, though. But it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Everybody in this game has an accent. Also, doesn't this evil man look a lot like our little friend Strohl? I'm just saying.
Luis Guillaburn,
What if they're related?
a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nation's had.
And he also, his origin story is that he just randomly joined the army. That's what happened with our friend Strohl. I'm just saying.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when
Can't
we were
let it
exploring
happen.
the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected.
People do like
How can
him.
we still trust him after all that?
Luis.
Also, thank you. Laura did my hair
He
in
left
little
no
buns. And we have
Accuse him
Lachlan
as you
Sadrat
will,
tonight.
the
Gemma redeemed him.
allegations stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly.
That sucks. So the people support this guy even though
Damn him,
he's
man.
been killing the
He's earned
royals.
these titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want
Intelligent.
change,
Is he literate?
he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's
Bum,
a
bum,
hell of
bum,
a
bum.
mission.
I figured
would-
Strohl was listening in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool.
Oh, he's cool. He's nice. We like him.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
And like, he feels so indebted. Why?
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah, Grius.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would
'Cause we're
live,
besties.
fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
He's just so intense about it. Like, what brought this on?
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
Like, Grius, I agree that he's suspicious, but I don't think he's being a bad guy.
You'll let him help us?
Meat pie time. What is this? Sweetie Todd? This game really reminds you of an old game that you haven't played, but you can't remember the name for the life of you. Oh, I hope you can remember, because I'd love to know.
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Quest start! Operation Save the Prince from Death's Curse. Save the Prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guiabern, the treacherous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. Deadline unknown.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head.
So we're trying to kill him.
But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Time forbid. Comrade Grius. Laura and I really think Grius is gonna die. I'm just gonna warn you right now.
Feels like the mission is finally
We saw him in the
starting.
demo and we were like,
Let's
that
set up
guy's
our camp
totally
then.
dying. We don't know that he does, but it's just suspicion.
Should finally be able to get
He
some
seems like
rest.
that kind of character, right? Also, it can't be comfortable to have a metal eye patch, right? He's giving dead dad vibes. I know, I love his accent. Welcome back, Brim.
This your first
We're
deployment?
going to bed.
Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
Humans in this universe are scary monsters.
It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first
Yeah,
sent undercover
British and Scottish.
investigating.
Stroll got a sexy voice, Laura.
Simmer down, boy. The wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters.
He's got a good voice.
Well,
I don't know that I would say
the moon's
sexy.
still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Question time. Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick!
We're doing an
covert
assassination!
Kingslayer or no,
Brim, thank you for the hydrate.
Grease has a lot of
Remember to
public
hydrate,
favour.
everyone!
To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
As a teen? Interesting. Why is he the only person who can defeat the humans and more humans are appearing every year? Seems a little suspicious to me.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Alright, Grius, you got this. Right? You got this, right? This could be fine. If I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Northern Border Fort. Rest up for the departure. Here we are by our little campfire. Strohl. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion. Besides, incredible. Only I'd had that kind of power back then. Back then! I did something pretty... Yeah. I'm just being silly. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us. Let's get some rest. Today has been a lot, he says. Grius, you've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible. Tea. Bed. What's that power in you, I wonder? Grius seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That's it. Let's take the rest of the day off. Bedtime. Good, I'm pooped. What the British lack in good food, they make up for in their amazing metal bands. I do hear that.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we
Gallica's
just
got
went through.
insomnia, girl. Go to bed.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Ground makes a poor bed.
It's true.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
A beautiful woman's voice,
It told
maybe?
me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
We're sitting over here like, I don't mind a little danger. It is kind of your fault. I'll say it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know.
Look at her little
I don't know
mouth.
what
Sometimes
is
it
just
looks
yet,
like an uwu.
but I believe in you.
You see, little cat mouth?
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Literacy. Oh,
If
we're
only
checking out our
our
book
lives
again.
were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Now we're EP. Grius? Sleeping sitting up? Oh.
Well, hello.
A cat?
Nice to meet you.
Whomst?
I've been waiting.
The glasses chain. The black leather.
And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
That's what it is. It's a glasses chain.
You truly are an intriguing one.
Ambiguously gendered. Now who are you?
Fascinating.
Unfamiliar
In
man.
the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
So this is about our book.
My name is Moore.
Moore.
And I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
You wrote the book.
You stand now in my study.
It's
Quite
very
something,
fancy.
isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I
Who
call
is
it
this Tumblr sexy man? Why he got lipstick?
Alas,
He's
it's
serving.
as much a
And
prison as it is a
heels.
library.
Okay, gender.
His most merciful Majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
The king locked you in
My
here?
voice would reach
A
beyond
pocket
these walls
dimension?
until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Not interested. This is way over my head, yeah.
Understand. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will prove beneficial to you. There must be more.
Moore looks kind of eepy.
For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
You know, the background singing is pretty loud right now.
Long hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those
EP Gemma
who
is
embody the
chaos.
heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world.
We're so
no
linked.
matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
More like, I don't know if I should trust you, but you wrote a good book.
Provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I love friendship, yes. Okay.
Okay.
I've actually never played Terraria. Terraria.
In search of
One of those.
utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Handshake. Let's go.
Let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
New ability. I can pick one? The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia, or allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked. We can study the Seeker, or change between archetypes. I'll probably pick that, unless we got both. Oh no, we have a skill tree! Skill tree! I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Followers. Moore is the first of your followers, people that can support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is the first of many, so keep an eye. Yup, Moore's following
We'll meet
me.
again, I'm sure.
Welcome to the channel.
Here's to our joined path and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
5 days remain.
Already then. From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll
Time
cut
to
through the
sneak.
forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
That's
Sounded
us.
like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Yeah, we have an archetype.
Don't forget.
She got her boots back,
And I'll
yes.
cut you down.
She put on her clothes for the day.
I'm watching you.
Yes.
Strohl's
I
a
get
good
it.
boy.
Just trust me.
He's a
alright?
good little egg.
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Map time. You know, Grius, you have been living around here. You should be pretty experienced with this map. They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place here.
An abandoned mine, no longer operational. It is now infested with monsters. Oh, lovely! The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the
Don't
capital
let your
undetected.
guard down.
We'll be going through Nord Mines. Are you ready? Let's go. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital. Hello, how are you
The Nord
doing?
Mines.
How was your
Located
stream?
northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals.
I think I'm still where you were in Demo Land.
Simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks.
gotta give you a shout out.
Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Nico was playing Metaphor earlier today. And is definitely further than me. Because I don't think you have to replay the demo. And wanted to stream this morning, but couldn't because the game never downloaded. You were not. You're playing demos. Right, I'm recalling this mentally right now. Laura was telling me about it. She said that some of the demos you checked out were really cool though. And she had a nice time watching. And you're mad about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, when are you gonna play it next, do you know? Freaking Metaphor ReFantazio. Happy to be here. I'm glad you're here too. You were playing Stardew, right? We watched a little bit of it before stream and you were playing like a spooky mod. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
huh?
Did your wounds reopen? What's the matter? What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel like we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you. Rim, thank you for the love. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Laura really is.
Look at that.
It was a horror mod. That's so cool. Daniel, thank you for the love. Same to you, Laura. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. To anybody who's new here, my name is B. It's nice to meet you. We are playing Metaphor ReFantazio. I just started it about 2 hours ago. Having a really good time. I wasn't meant to stream tonight. I'm just surprise streaming because I really wanted to get started. Brim, thank you for the pronoun check. My pronouns are she, her. Feel free to share yours if you would like. I encourage it. So what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? Gemma, thank you for the love. Little love train. I'm already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
I wonder if my friends are gonna have archetypes awaken for them. And by friends, I mostly just mean Strohl. Blue moss, yum.
Stop.
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos, the beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it. So be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. Melon probably doesn't know their stream, or might be busy. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare for your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's stronger? Its eyes are glowing. Your letting fear cloud your judgment. You slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Sizing up enemies. Gotta use our phase sight. Lower level blue. Same level yellow. Higher level red. Gotta size them up. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies, you can just hit them in the back with an X and they're dead. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Locking on. If you press L1, you can lock on. Sounds about right. Let's go. So these guys, low level. So I might be able to just whack them.
How's that? Let's push through.
Ha!
That was brilliant.
And we thought this would be a challenge.
That's all over.
And that was it.
Hold on.
Very jarring to find the villagers' dead bodies. Oh my god, that does sound jarring.
Got it?
Yeah, Melon is like always busy. Especially with her new job. She's working until really late every night. Haven't finished the demo. Almost at the end, but probably like 2 hours past this. Okay. Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. Okay. So that happened. Change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm. Alright. Okay, I remember the squad battles. We got this, Grius. I'm not worried.
I'm counting on you.
Halloween feelings. That sounds really interesting. We got this. With these sorts of monsters as your enemy, it'll do good to practice fighting. Oh!
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Okay, this one's a little bit stronger. If you're unhappy with how a battle's going, you can restart it from the beginning. That's pretty nice. I like that ability. It feels like a Fire Emblem sort of idea.
Take this! Go on, finish the job.
They updated the mod in time for your stream when you asked them. That's so nice.
Even easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
The music. Still always so funny. Hey, I don't want to fight you. I just wanted this item.
This won't stop us.
All right, we got this. It's fine. You're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. That's fine. Let's try archetyping.
Take this.
Am I enjoying Metaphor? I am. I'm having a good time so far. I love the vibes. They're impeccable. And the whole archetype thing where we like tore a metal heart out of our chest was crazy. I was very into it. All the sounds. Yum.
Don't let your guard down.
I love them.
There they are. Charging in.
The reviews have been amazing. Do I want a hint for the future? I'd take a hint. Not opposed at all. What is this, a little merchant over here? Hi, what are you doing? What's this little butterfly?
This is our chance.
You have the option of stealth. I assume I should take it.
By this power. Scour. 2 remaining.
They're dead.
I'll go for the kill.
Let's stay calm. You're here?
Do not stealth. Take the opponent head on. It's worth the tough fight. Okay, good to know. Oh, I'm glad you told me that because I would have totally guessed. Oh yes, I should stealth. Hi, welcome in.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Young peddler. Not much is up. We're just having a good time checking out this game. It's been a lot of fun so far. We're just a couple hours in. How are you doing? Haven't seen you a lot around these parts. You wouldn't be bandits, would you? Well, you seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. Same. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came in for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assume a human appeared. You'd assume right. Yeah, I appreciate it, Nico. I feel like you're probably gonna get ahead of us. I'm only planning on streaming this game once a week for the time being, but are you gonna be streaming it more than that? For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Yeah. Strohl has tea on that. My apologies, I didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Bye. Do I need, I'll get some revival medicine. Can I afford it? Oh my god, that was all of my money! Ah. Okay, I can sell. What of this is trash? Consider selling. Okay, will do.
Now then.
Ragged fur. Consider selling. I'm glad it is telling me. Oh, I can also select. Yeah, we can just get rid of all of that. Cool. Sell. Money! I will get one more of these, just because I think it's a good idea. And maybe one more medicine? Listen. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. It chills me to even think of it. I hear the monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. That's concerning. Probably not more than once a week. Need to get through a lot of horror games. Ooh, that's so fair. Played through the demo while you're waiting for your pre-order download. You love this game already? Me too! I just know I'm gonna adore it. I'm having a great time checking it out. Oh, don't worry, I already sold you stuff, young peddler.
Watch out! We've been spotted!
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin.
I love our shiny eyes.
Wind! Last one down.
Take this.
Got nothing to worry about.
Not done yet.
Okay. There's no way I'm stopping here.
Unscathed triumph, nice.
That'll do it.
I want to go walk around all the optional areas.
That was brilliant.
Just because I love to level up, I love to get stuff. I'm not even really looking at the mini-map. I keep forgetting that it's there. But it is helpful. We're not there yet. Are you sure this is the right path? Hey, if it's not, it's fine. I'm just running around. Oh, I also keep forgetting about the lock-on. I'm item hunting. Ooh, squad. You may have done some grinding in the demo. You're up to level 13. Hey, not a bad thing. I'm liking the combat so far.
Come forth, Royal Soul. You still up?
I think I'm getting used to it.
Eyes forward. Enemies are still present.
Squad.
Here we go.
The first move's ours.
Strohl always comes through.
Yeah, Strohl does always come through. We love that guy. Everybody's always so suspicious of him. Have a good rest, Nico. Thank you again for dropping by. Totally understands.
Strohl's combat power is down.
Save money for a little bit. It'll be worth it as well. Okay. I just spent all my money, but I will save the rest of it as I gain it from my battling. Okay, it looks like this is where we're going. Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather come out? We come at you, he said. Urge soldier. Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Kill him quick! Oh no! Peril!
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Also, what should I call you? Giorno? Gio? I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. I'm B. It's nice to meet you.
Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Ruh-roh. They're seeing. We can't let them live to tell the tale. We named our main character Larson, by the way. Pretty silly. Press circle to guard. Okay, well, I'm not too worried.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Okay, okay, I'll guard then. I'll guard. Wait.
Take this.
I didn't press guard. Oh, mage fire. I'm still okay. I'm barely holding it together. Anything's good? Okay, cool. Thank you. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive. Those in the front row deal more damage. Oh, I read something about this, but this is my first time seeing it. Front row, back row stuff. You can change your formation.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! Still in place here!
Oh, I went down, but we're still alive. That's nice.
Hey! Wake up! Still in place here!
I wonder if they've got it.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
She's really trying to wake me up.
Take this. Finish the job. Let's do this.
Still got it!
This is what I get for not guarding. That's right, I'm a joke stealer. All good, Gemma. What are jokes if not to be stolen? Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. Ooh, Hikaru.
Right.
Is that a reference to anything? Here we are. It looks creepy, but I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the crowned theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it, all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. Okay. Okay, nice, we're back up at full health. Oh, and we've got the young peddler. Color me surprised, didn't think there'd be others with business at the abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them's an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. Well, I just sold all my stuff, so I'll sell you this old coin. Oh my god, the chat emote! I saw something about that. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days, only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? The people in this game love to gossip. And I'm here for it, Grius. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we still can. So it wasn't just my imagination. To think we're being followed this whole time. But like Grius said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Blokes. True. Or that's what you said. Why are you laughing, huh? Jeez. It does. Oh my god, these blokes. Love them. Okay, I am gonna take a quick bricky break. I will be back in 1 sec. I just want to get a beverage. I'll see you in a sec. I have returned. I got a little Shirley Temple for myself. And I'm all good on water. All right.
Wait a second.
Well, there's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crowned theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go. Don't drink. It's a non-alcoholic. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble, and I'd rather not deal with it. Let's move with haste. The Nord mines.
However,
it's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, that it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Why? Well, it appears we have stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Alright. Let's get him. Squad.
We won't lose this fight.
Stay focused.
Okay. Arc attack.
Scour. Stay sharp.
I can't believe this.
I wonder if the battle music will change. I assume it will, maybe at some point. It's a little wild.
Our usual tactics should work.
I'm curious what other themes there will be. Oh, Phantom Dance. That was a cool spell.
Come forth, Royal Soul. One left.
Only
I can't believe this.
They chose the wrong.
Nice. Unscathed. The leveling up sound reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. I know a Kingdom Hearts sound when I hear one. Squad.
We can't get sloppy.
Stay focused.
Let's go.
I'm still looking okay on MP, but I'm just a little. Oh, I see.
Falling back.
So I can determine where I stand. Interesting. I'll keep myself in the back. Kingdom Hearts mentioned. Do you like Kingdom Hearts, Brim? That's a favorite of Laura and I's from childhood.
Here they come.
Only one left. Finish them off.
Grius and Strohl are so Donald and Goofy core. True.
Well, that about does it.
That'll do it.
The mine's looking kind of spooky. I like these glowy mushrooms. They're pretty. Oh, over there. Someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you all right?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
Gosh, they've just been searching for deserters.
Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes. He's dead.
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
How ridiculous!
The only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on.
Our captain,
Let's
maybe?
move.
Like, who else would have done it? I feel like I could see him having deserted.
Stop right there.
The enemy is too well prepared.
Stay focused.
Hey, Gemma, you said you need sleep. I feel like that's a good thing. If you gotta pass out, pass out. I'm excited for you to go to that concert too, Brim. That's awesome.
I can't believe this.
I remember how excited I was to go to my first concert. My first concert was Hannah Montana when I was like 8. Very young.
Looks like we're safe for now.
And I didn't go to another one until I was like 14. And that's the first one I went to without my parents, so. In my mind, like, I remember it better, so I kind of think of it as my first concert. What?
Wait.
Isn't that? Just as I thought. It's all making sense now. It appears we're expected. They expected us. There, I knew it was him. This guy sucks.
You were
I
the
knew I'd
only
find
one
you
who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive.
What a waste of your
knew
assassins.
A human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's god is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that.
This guy sucks.
So someone wants the king's guard disgraced, and when the people need him most,
Crab court to Christ court. Oh God.
Savior, speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherding. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
We shouldn't have fought it.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left
Ooh,
one
he
survivor.
mad. Let's go.
Stay back. Help me.
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive.
I wonder if he's
but
gonna
as for you,
awaken.
You're hopeless.
He's getting his archetype.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path.
Persona!
Whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken.
What the?
Let's go!
No, I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left.
We're killing Lord Luis.
I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you.
To catch you up a little bit, Brim, the king was murdered. The guy who murdered him is corrupt. Another metal heart. Interesting. He's using it as a weapon.
My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand.
He's giving us a show. He's putting on a concert of his own. I am Moana. True.
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
Peril.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it.
You freaking wish,
So
bro.
he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Diagonal slash. And now we can control his archetype too. Let's go straight for the Captain. So he's more a melee. And we are more magic.
Wind.
I want to be an archmage. Can we be evil? No. We'll be good. How much longer are we going for? Maybe like half an hour. Probably not too much longer. But Gem, if you ever need to go to bed, feel free. We can always catch you up tomorrow on what you missed. Just want to make sure you're getting enough sleep since you've stayed up for 1,000,000 hours. It's banned. Lord. Banned term. Bed.
Struggle all you like. Warrior! Hack and slash.
All we do is slash up, slash down. Maybe I'll do a... Oh wait, no, not that. Let's do a little heal. A little healy heal.
Take this!
Heal kind of also sounds like Kingdom Hearts, just saying.
Die! Oh, please! Here they come! I shall vanquish evil.
I do feel like there is more lore to be dropped around our bestie Strohl.
It's okay.
But
we can do this.
Seeker!
Maybe we won't get it for a while. He's just like a little too good to be true.
Go on, finish the job. Die! Die! Die!
Reaper ult.
You!
Oh, please!
Die!
Not my babies! Stop hurting us!
No holding back! Hack and slash!
You gotta aim better than
I
that!
refuse to fall. Here!
It's kind of rude. Strohl, you gotta aim better.
I owe you.
Let's make this quick. You!
Oh, please!
Ooh, I'm hurt. Mayday. Please don't attack me. Ooh! Oh, I'm so glad the battle doesn't end when I fall.
Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
She always yells that, but like, do I ever wake up? We got a captain's uniform.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
And Strohl leveled up too. Love it. Wake up! Oh, I'm sorry, I was sleeping.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
You know, I would imagine that. I feel like that kind of thing always
How did I do all
happens.
that? And without an igniter.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
We don't know.
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
I love his little
Right
sad
there,
face.
Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was his name. I'm the son of its lord.
Halia.
Now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who will
Well, we're
answer
coming for
it.
him anyway, so perfect team up.
I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
You're
What do you
in.
say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, or you're already one of us.
Already one of us.
Thank you.
We love you.
I'll remember this. Now, onward.
Handshake.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yay! New bond! Rank 1.
Together we stand.
Warrior archetype. Skill tree! I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl.
Did you feel that just now?
Young men, put your veins away.
Does it have something
Hand
to do with that
touching.
odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, Isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after?
Well, is this fate?
What does this mean?
Destiny?
Wait, what?
Are we going into our mind place? Our pocket dimension? With more? And Gallica's here this time. Last time we went in alone.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
It's true that we haven't gotten any lore about the fairies yet.
Sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
He was telling us about this earlier.
As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing now. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him,
he's just an author.
You're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well,
it feels like we just met.
Always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue.
We're forging a bond with Gallica as well. I need me a fairy friend.
And a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Shaking hands!
I won't lead you astray.
Mage archetype, let's go!
Hey!
Thanks, Gallica.
Wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch,
who are the hoes, more?
Regarding the wielding of an archetype.
No. We haven't met anyone super eligible yet, though we do ship our character with his prince friend.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
We're motivated.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior, who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius's lineage, please. Okay. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Magla, from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Studying archetypes. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon in the tree. Studying archetypes will consume minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, You can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
That's cool. To learn is to change oneself, as they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. For Grius? So, Grius could be a mage. Or a seeker. They have wind magic and attack buffs. I think Grius is giving warrior.
I see. This
Study.
right here.
Ah, this would be the archetype that young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense, by way of a weighty greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw, destructive power, yet that specialization comes at cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
Alright.
This is what I've chosen. Take it. Is that my monies?
Of course.
These earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Yeah! Metal heart! Let's go! I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it. It's finally in my grasp. Yay!
I didn't think I
Good
could
for you,
grow
Strohl.
anymore.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now, and from here on. Cool. So I can switch people around. So that was Grius. Larson is right now the wind type. And Strohl is also the physical. I think I like the way we are for now. Academia. By talking to more in academia, that's what this is called, and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures. Wow, time to go to a lecture in a pocket dimension, or reading books. Some functions in the main menu are now available, such as changing archetype. Cool. We have royal virtues, the qualities necessary for making a king. Oh, okay. We're studying to be a king then. Also, Gemma redeemed outfit check. My outfit isn't too exciting. You like mostly see it. But I'll show it to you anyway. I'm wearing this nightgown. Thank you, thank you. I wore this for our Pajama Sam stream in May. That's the last time I wore it on stream. Thank you, thank you. And the crowd goes wild. I want to add like a little applause, either channel point or bit kind of thing, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Hopefully I'll have more time to add stuff soon. Mystical scrolls. The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top.
Is...
I know! You were here during Pajama Sam, Beth. That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. Well, how long have you even been in here? You still haven't done it? But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What?
An illustration. I like it.
Take a look.
Indeed. It's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. Laura spotted. It says B! Like the name of a person! Unmistakably so! Though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. That's us right there! A person's name.
Hang on a second.
Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. I'm an archetype. Whoa, this is crazy. Also, there's this cat.
That's a good kitty.
Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Thank you for giving me incense, cat!
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Imagine I named myself Honey Garlic Fish Bones. Maybe I shoulda. Maybe I shoulda. So here are some squad tactics books. Okay, I think this is enough of a lore drop for the moment though, so I think I'll dip out of this here academia. Do I need to talk to Moore again?
How good of you to come.
Lectures, listen. Now we can just come hang out here. Save. I do love saving, personally. Your EP. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably go. It's 11:30. Oh, I haven't even gotten to this menu yet. This is crazy. Oh, bye, Brim. Have a good sleep. We're about to end anyway. Am I busy tomorrow? I am busy. I'm doing my chores. I'm going grocery shopping. Laura and I might go to a cafe in the morning. And then I gotta get ready for stream. We'll be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, doing the same thing. If I have any free time, though, I'll let you know, Gemma. Who's to say? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But yeah, let's see who we can raid this evening. It was very nice of Nico to raid us earlier. What I do here is I always like to look for queer streamers, see if there are any queer streamers out there happening to stream right now. Usually I don't mind like what kind of game they're playing. It's nice to find something semi-similar, but can't always. Let's see. I can't wait to play more of this game. I had a really nice time playing it tonight. It's so cool to look at all of everything. There is so much. So much to see, so much to see. Oh, I'm okay, Gemma. I'd like to set them up on my own. I just haven't had time. I'll do it at some point. Let's see. Maybe we go watch this person who's playing Alice Madness. Oh no, wrong game. Hollow Knight. I haven't seen much Hollow Knight, so I feel like that would be fun. And it's someone who's ace. We love ace people. I thank you for offering, though. All right, we're gonna head over there. Here is a little raid message if you'd like to use one. Works for followers and subscribers. I hope everybody has a great rest of their night, and I will see you tomorrow.